Oil fam, I had a trial run with the lawn care employees yesterday and they did a pretty good job. I'm not showing you everything around here, but they did do a pretty good job. Pretty satisfied. So we're actually going to be getting early next week, so within just like a couple days by the time you see this video, we're going to actually be going full blown every week, hitting all of our clients' lawns and keeping busy. But here's the blue truck, the new 12 valve. And this thing, like, if you guys haven't seen this thing yet, I mean, just like, it's dusty now, but look at this, like, paint in the sunlight. Just like glittery. I mean, it looks good. It's all sparkly. The frame is so clean on this thing. Interior is flawless. It smells brand new still. The interior smells like my new truck. Frame is just like beautiful. Anyways, these wheels and tires, I probably am going to sell these, so if somebody's interested in them, I'm in the Northeast Indiana area. DM me on Instagram. I'll probably be asking like $1,500 for the entire set, which of course you guys have to keep in mind that's 4 brand new 20x10 8-on-6.5 XD series wheels, and then also brand new all the way around mud terrain tires. So at $1,500 you're looking at $375 per wheel and tire set. I mean package per thing, which is actually really cheap. But if you look at the tread, it's brand freaking new. Like these tires are like he probably had a nicer set of wheels on this truck, I would be guessing, or he just never put miles on these. And then like when he sold it, he probably put these on there. What is up, everybody? We're actually on our way to Ohio. We're going to be looking at some real estate today, taking the Limited going here. But we gotta wash it first, okay? Because I haven't washed this truck, and it's been, I don't know, it's been too long. It's been about a week since I've cleaned it last. This truck's been like, it's just, we've been busy, and when I had the one wheel and tire on the front, and then stocks in the rear, I wasn't driving it, and then it was dirty, and I wasn't driving it, and so it's just been, it's been a mess, and we've been like super busy. But we're gonna get it done today. We're gonna get it cleaned up. But just look at this view, though. Man, the hips on this girl, man, look at this, look at this. Oh man, that looks good. I don't know about you guys, but if you ask me, I think it looks pretty freaking amazing. Finally clean. And I put the mirrors up just for the picture. That looks good. Man, this truck is just massive. Massive. It's kind of interesting to keep it going straight down the road, but it's fun. It's a blast. What is up, guys? So we have been on the road for 2.5 hours now, and I wanted to update you guys on how the truck's running with the new 20-inch wheels and the 35x1250s all the way around the truck. And I gotta say, it runs pretty good. There's a lot more tire noise, of course, but not too bad because the soundproofing on the cabs now are unreal. It's really crazy. It's really good. But so overall, trucks run really good. RPM stayed really good. The only thing that I will tell you is, obviously, we all saw this coming. Fuel mileage did go down, but not that bad. I mean, not great, but the truck's still not doing bad for how massive it is. It's the biggest configuration 3500 you can get. It's a crew cab long bed. I mean, it's a dually. It's huge. So it's going to be like the most fuel inefficient 3500 you can get from Ram, or heavy duty you can get from Ram right now in terms of, you know, the 3500, 2500s and stuff like that. So let me show you the numbers that we're getting right now. So of course, I'm looking at the road, camera's just aiming down. Of course, the tire monitor system's going out of control because, you know, no tire pressure sensors in the new ones. But if you scroll down here, you're gonna see the 12 mile per gallon average, which I gotta say is not that bad, but it will get better. I did just get off the phone with the shop that's going to be doing the work on this truck, and they said that they should be able to get me something here really soon in terms of what it's going to cost to get it all done, and then when they can get it in. But that number should go back up. Now, I lost 2 miles per gallon, 3-ish, well actually probably close to 3 miles per gallon by putting the 35 by 1250s on, which I expected, and I should get the 3.25 miles per gallon back as soon as I get it all, you know, magically worked on to where it's more efficient and not so congested. So it's going to be pretty good. This truck will probably get, again, 16 to 17, maybe 18 might be pushing it, but probably more like 15 to 16 miles per gallon cruising, 70 miles per hour, 75 once it's all, you know, everything's all said and done and it's all done. But yeah, so far not too bad though, not horrible. 12 miles per gallon on a big old crew cab long bed dually with 35 by 1250s, 20-inch wheels. Not too bad. We did just get done looking at a couple of properties, and I gotta say, I really liked what I saw. I'm gonna talk to Reagan some more because of course, you have to run that by her, have to see what she likes and what she did and didn't like, and hear her out. But I had a good feeling about one. But of course, we're going to wait and see what happens. But I think we've got some good ideas. We've got some really good ideas. And that's just something that me and Reagan have always done since I've met her, is like we're very motivated and very optimistic. And we love searching out those new possibilities, the new potential, new business ideas and stuff like that, because we want to really expand our portfolio and kind of build our empire, so to speak, and not just put all of our eggs in one basket, just in case. You never know if one thing works out, one thing doesn't, one thing's going spiking, going high, and then another day something's not doing so well. But at least you have multiple businesses to carry on your lifestyle, your, you know, income and all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of something that we think about. You guys can take notes however you'd like, but that's just kind of how I've been wired since I was a little kid, is have multiple streams of income to fulfill your lifestyle, your goals, your, you know, future stuff, just all that kind of stuff. But anyways, the truck has been a blast. But the one thing I don't like is how bad the fuel mileage is on these massive wheels and tires. But it does look really good, so it makes it all worth it. The mirrors. I've been driving it around with the mirrors out today, and I gotta say, it looks really good. We did get spotted today in town, like as soon as we put the truck in a parking lot and parked it for 20 seconds. A lady came out and she's like, "Hey, my son watches your videos, which by the way, your name is Jonah," she said. "I would love to meet you someday, buddy." And she's like, "He loves your videos. I'd love to get a picture with you." So we took a picture with her, and this truck wasn't there, I kid you not, like a couple minutes, and we were already spotted. But that's just how it goes. This thing sticks out like a sore thumb, so it's already got eyes on it as it is. But, you know, the LMP play and all that stuff, it just kind of gives it away. Not to mention there aren't too many of these out there, so it's kind of, you know, hard to miss. Now, in terms of what all we do to this truck, I'd like some more input in terms of like modifications in addition to a blank, blank, and blank, which are the basic stuff. But what else would you like to see happen to this truck? Let me know down in the comment section below. It is the next day, and I do want to tell you guys that last night we drove through some of the worst rain I have ever experienced while driving on the road, and I gotta say, it was pretty horrible. It was not fun. So we are actually on our way to the bank again. I know we do a lot of these on the way to the bank, you know, buying truck videos, but we are buying another truck today. Another blue truck, I know, but it's not what you guys are thinking. It's something different. It's for the lawn care business, which I was gonna fill in a little bit more about that. And in terms of the lawn care business, why start a lawn care business when you have YouTube, you have email marketing, you have merch brand that's doing good, all this different stuff? Why start another business? And then we were looking at real estate in Ohio, weren't we, sweetie? We were looking at real estate in Ohio for other businesses. Why expand portfolio? Well, if we have the ability to invest, we invest. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We bought all the equipment for the lawn care business, and we're gonna hire in guys to operate the business. But other than that, we are the owners of the business. How does it feel? How does it feel, right? Do you like this?
Stressful.
It is a lot more pressure. Without the pressure, without having to push to that next level, you don't get the reward. If you want the easy route, you get the easy route, you know, outcome in terms of what it pays, how it treats you, stuff like that. But so what we're doing is we're gonna go buy another truck today, and hopefully everything goes well. We already looked at it the other day to make sure it's what we wanted, and I think it's gonna do pretty good for what we are trying to accomplish. So pretty excited. We're gonna get picked up, and then lawn care business starts tomorrow. Well, everybody, we did pick up the new lawn care truck, and what we're doing is actually quoting people's lawns. Now, there's something you have to keep in mind when you're quoting people's lawns, and there's a few different things, because you can definitely make some mistakes really quick if you don't know what you're doing. We, of course, are not charging a premium. We're doing residential, so we're not doing commercial, like long-term contracts, stuff like that. First off, you want people who are either weekly or every other week. You don't want somebody who's just like, hey, I want you to do it one time and then leave. Will we do jobs like that? Yes, we will, but we don't prefer them because they're not a long-term customer, and it's kind of a lot to get guys to drive, 15 minutes somewhere, load equipment up, unload it, get the job done, come back, and you're only gonna make, a couple of bucks the one time, basically, because the first time usually is the messiest, it's the tallest, they haven't had to maintain, so it's really just kind of like a wash almost. So we like the consistent customers, but when you're going to quote somebody, here's something that I do, and of course this depends on what you offer, your services, all that kind of stuff. We just do basic mowing, trimming, and we, of course, as a courtesy, clean off all sidewalks, driveway, and street so that there's not grass clippings everywhere. And of course, we do nice straight lines. We make sure everything is edged, trimmed, all that stuff. Now, when it comes to quoting people, you have to go based off of A, how long is it going to take for them to get from the closest job that's on the schedule for that day to that one, because there's drive time you have to pay them for. Sitting in your truck, even though they're not working, they're on the clock. So drive time, time of the job, and basically, essentially, like where they're going to next, whether it's all the way back to the house or to another job, and you have to kind of make an estimate based on how much time it's really going to take up to get that job accomplished. There she is, fam. 1997 Chevy 1500, not a 2500. It's a little scaly on the frame, but bed's nice and clean. The hitch is good. There's no like damage around the hitch. Hitch locks up good. My fiance actually came out here and crisscrossed the chains and hooked it up. I was inside doing some stuff. But yeah, good little truck. It'll work perfect for what we're trying to do. It's just hauling this little 14-foot trailer around, which obviously isn't a tiny trailer, but it's just big enough to haul the 2 0-turn 2-push mowers and all the equipment, just in case we have the bed full of branches and stuff like that for the people that want us to pick up limbs and stuff out of the yard before we do them. But for the most part, this is the way she's gonna ride. This is what this truck's used for. It's a 305 engine. I actually never even looked under the hood, but I know what a 305 is. My fiance's grandfather has the exact same truck, so it's a Vortec 305, and it runs good, drives good. Doesn't make any weird sounds, doesn't make any weird ticking sounds, knocks, nothing. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Starts and goes. Runs good. So pretty excited about this. Now, obviously, this truck isn't something that we're going to necessarily have on the channel a lot. This is just more like work truck. So it does have 2 rust spots that are identical on the fenders. One right here on each side. Of course, not through, but it's starting to fade and chip. Same thing on both sides. That might even be something that we can kind of sand that down and then I know it sounds cheap and cheesy, but spray bomb that little patch and then sand it again and whatever, but just so it doesn't have a little rust spots. But anyways, I tried to get something that was cheap, low cost, but ran good and is going to do the job just fine to get these lawns done. Now let's get 177,000 miles on it. Cab corners aren't rotted out, but it is starting to rust on the rockers. Frame isn't too bad. It's a little bit scaly in some spots, as you can see right there, but it's not bad. There's not like the shackles aren't like cracked and broke and stuff like that. But I am going to take it to the shop right around the corner that does all of my wheels and tires and all that type of jazz, and I'm going to take it to them, and they are going to make sure all the brakes are good, and they're going to do a full service on it. But other than that, she runs like a champ. Show you how it starts up. Starts up really good. Interior on the truck's pretty darn clean. It's got those nice liner on the floor, benches and all ripped up. Actually pretty darn comfortable for a regular cab truck. Radio works really good, believe it or not. Like I said, runs good. Idles between 500 and 1,000 RPM. Doors aren't weird. It does have a little toolbox. He gave it to me with the truck, which is going to be good for like the weed whacker string and clippers and just stuff like that. Just stuff that we want to keep in there, but it doesn't need a lot of space, so we don't need a full toolbox. Gives us a nice amount of bed to actually still have. And then of course there's a spare tire that they left in the bed of the truck for just in case somebody has a flat, they can use it. And it's actually got a decent amount of tread on it still, so that might be handy to have in there just in case the guys out there doing the jobs might ever, you know, need to change a tire just in case. But yeah, she runs good. She's actually not too bad. It's a pretty little truck. It's seen some years, but it ain't too terrible. It's going to be perfect for what we're doing, just to get them started and get them doing these jobs, because we've got a handful of people that want their stuff done like right now, so they are going to get on this today and tomorrow, and they're going to start hitting jobs and getting them done. Now guys, keep in mind the giveaway winner for that has not been picked yet, so still keep your phones ready. Somebody, I don't even know, nobody's even been called yet, but somebody will be called for that truck in approximately the next, I want to say 3 or 4 days. So just stay tuned, keep your phones on, and stay ready, because that truck could be yours. That's what the truck would look like loaded down for its day-to-day work. She squats just a little bit in the rear. Both those mowers probably 600-ish pounds a piece. We got, of course, the 2 push mowers. They don't weigh too much, and then the trailer, of course. That's just what I wanted to show you really quick, just the lawn care setup for the lawn care business that we just launched. Leave a fat thumbs up on this video. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new. Join the team. Join the family. Huge announcement coming up. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.